guys, still in our Marvel Celebration month, which I think is going to extend to the rest of the fall, to be honest. We're going to be taking a look at a Premier Collection statue from Diamond Select Toys. They provided us with this great The Thing here from the Fantastic Four. Now he's in his sort of golden era comics look. I absolutely love that. It's a great throwback. And, you know, with the Premier Collection statues, and we'll get into it, they also have these amazing bases. As you saw with the video we did on Bishop, that kind of stole the show, where he's walking on that sentinel hand. So this one is no exception. It's quite large, as you can see here. The box is sort of dominating the frame, and it's a large statue. The only other bit of mention here that's worth looking at is on the back. There's a little story about the character. You get a little information on the artist and the designer as well. But we want to hop in and check this guy out and look at this very fun Golden Era comics look for The Thing. All right, well, here are our components inside the box in that form-fitting foam. I hate doing unboxing videos. I don't understand the point. They waste a lot of time. All you're going to see is some plastic bags and foam, and you don't really care about that, right? You're not buying it for that. You want to see the product. So we're going to have a card here that comes in with the number on it. When this is 578 out of 3,000. And they're going to have this awesome base that was encased in a plastic bag. You can see some little bits of chain here that are broken off to hold him, and some rubble and this little poster. It says Fight News on the back. Let's see, here we have Ben Grimm, Killer versus Torgo. And it looks like some kind of robot they're going to have there. And this is a nice wall. It's a stone, and it's made out, well, the material is made out of the stone, and it is stone. And the little bricks and blocks there. And on the bottom, we should see that number of written in by hand there, 578 Marvel. So we have our character here, and he looks absolutely amazing. I love this comic look. You're going to see a little metal post there to connect him, and then a little mark for the foot. So this should line up perfectly, and that's how these are engineered. And he does slide in there absolutely perfectly to line up with the footprints that are in here, and he looks amazing on his base. Let's give you guys a 360 so you can check this guy out. They did an amazing job on The Thing, individually crafting each of his little stones, and you can see the indentation around them. This is not a smooth surface. These are each individual little etched stones all around his arms, his hands, his face, his legs. He's wearing his trunks, of course, and then he has that lovely eyebrow ridge going across his eyes at the top there. And then you have that base we were talking about with that wall in the back, where you can see the bricks are carved, and you can see cracks in the bricks and rough edges around the structure there, with some rubble on the ground, obviously smashed through this wall, or something else here, some metal chains were holding him or something like that. It's the story this is telling. You got this like sand bottom here. You have foreign language written on the side as well, or is it not? Nope, it's just all in English, my bad. And then you have yeah, so the sand structure, and then you have this wonderful base outside of it that is holding it for a nice little display for you. So they kind of brings it all together. These statues are absolutely amazing. They're extremely highly detailed. They have all different elements to them. It's not just about the character itself you're getting, but you're getting this lovely story base as well with it. You are getting a character that is carved in this polystone. He's not plastic. He's not resin. These are extremely high quality items here. You're getting a statue, essentially, carved in polystone. So very durable, very detailed, very you know, vibrant and excellent looking, in my opinion. These are obviously going to be more money than we see on the gallery dioramas, which are usually ranging between $60 and $100, depending on the size of them. Those are amazing for the price point. They're a ton of detail. They have different little mediums to them too. Sometimes they have translucent parts. Sometimes they have other little add-on parts that you could change the scene with. But in this case, this is stone. This isn't resin like we see with some of the other components. This is solid, and it's a little durable. I imagine this could snap if you hit it with enough force, so I wouldn't mess with that. This guy is pretty sturdy, but obviously you could break the stone with more force. So I'm not going to say it's drop proof, but it is pretty durable. And highly detailed, because they're allowed to work in this medium to do a little bit more with it. It's not as fragile, so you could do things like etch into it and give it a little texture. And yeah, I think he came out awesome. If you're a fan of Golden Age comics, like this really pulls off that look. He's leaping off of those old pages or those old cartoons of the Fantastic Four from, was it the 60s? He looks exactly like he does. I don't know if they have a whole lot of other Fantastic Four stone or statues to go with this. I know there was a Human Torch. We did a review on that. I don't know if they made a Mr. Fantastic or an Invisible Woman. I will look into that. But you're getting closer to rounding out your set. This isn't a brand new release. This came out a couple months ago, but I think it's pretty awesome. And if you missed it, you should definitely consider it because I think he looks absolutely stunning. We have that Fantastic Four movie coming up pretty soon, and this is a great way to sort of showcase your love for the Marvel's First Family here and start getting these characters and building out your scenes. And this guy, just even if you're not a huge Fantastic Four fan, just a casual Marvel fan, I mean, look at this amazing look for this character from his Golden Age comics. Like, it just looks awesome. And this base is nice, but if you display him on a shelf, you're going to display him like this, right? And he's only taking up about, what is it, 9 or 10 inches here. He's not gigantic. And I love this size here, and I'll show you why. Because he kind of bleeds in with the Marvel Legends figures. Like, here's a Hulk, and the Hulk is about 10 inches, and look at that. He's like exactly the same size. If I had him kneeling down in unison here with the Thing, I would say he's roughly the same size as the Thing. Maybe exactly the same size if you get him to, I don't think he's going to pivot that way, but yeah, I mean, look at him side by side. He kind of just blends in with your Marvel Legends, or not Legends, I'm sorry. This is the Marvel Select characters from Diamond Select Toys. Like, he blends in, and he would be able to display very well, even fighting the Hulk here, even fighting Red Hulk. I mean, look at this. It just looks perfect. So, I mean, this is really cool how it just kind of syncs up with it, and it gives them this great classic look here for the character. So, yeah, something fun you could do if you have your select characters. You could put them alongside these statues, and they look to be roughly in the same scale. So, I kind of like that too. So, it just kind of like enhances your little display if you wanted to get them on there in a fight scene or something like that. So fun, something extra you could do with it as well. So a little bit more versatile, fits along with your other Diamond Select products. So just think about that. But this is your look at this really awesome Premier Collection The Thing statue from Diamond Select Toys. And that was The Thing from Diamond Select Toys Premier Collection. Awesome throwback look to this guy, leaping right off the comic pages. And, you know, even surprisingly, just kind of meshes in with your Marvel Select figures too. So something to think about. You can pick them up from a couple sites, still have them in stock. Big Bad Toy Store has them for about $150. And you could also get them direct from Diamond Select. So I have both of those links up for you to be able to grab that and look at other great products from Diamond Select Toys. We're going to have a couple more Marvel items we're going to look at this month. We're going to wrap up the Toy Biz line for the Uncanny X-Men with the play sets. And then next month, we'll be looking at Fantastic Four. We're going to be looking at that vintage collection from 94 to 96, where it's the dedicated Marvel Action Hour of characters. We'll also go back and look at the ones from 1990, 1991, the Toy Biz line as well from the Marvel Superheroes line. And we'll finish up that Marvel Superhero line in November. We'll be looking at all those figures and that awesome Marvel Training Center playset that comes along with it. So that is all for this time. Like, subscribe, and follow. See you guys next time.